What is up, everybody? Happy Humber Day. I wanted to do something, but I forgot what I wanted to do. Forget. Ah, yes. Crop. Yes, yes, yes. What is up? Who's there? Maybe. I'll turn that one into a short. Hey, what's up, Chopper? What's going on, Kyle Stevens? How you feeling, Wig Wag? Wig Wag. Yes, sir. Hey, Waycross Trains, how you feeling? How was your nose surgery? Floating right now, but very uncomfortable. Yeah, I can't. You might have to sleep in your big comfy chair, Wigwag. You got that thing sticking out of your leg. You might. Sure. Hill. T. 4202. How you been, Kyle Stevens? You got operated on. Got sex change, Kyle. Don't tell nobody. What you been doing, Kyle Stevens? Waycross Trains, he got something cut off his nose. Had some skin cancer. Don't tell nobody. Everything go okay? Everything went okay, right, Wigwag? I guess they'll give you results from what that is. Did they give you an idea? Was it a fatty cyst? Just been busy with life. Hope to get some more track tomorrow to make a loop of track. Nice. Are you going to Meridian, Kyle? The lumpy node? Is that the same thing as Lumpy from Leave the Beaver? At home, took a nap in my recliner after lunch. YouTubers and going another skin cancer surgery in December. Wow, you get another one? Man, oh man, Scott. You gotta wear a hat when you go out there. Put sunscreen on. I think Dale and Rusty, and I don't know if Iron Horse Brian is going to go to Meridian. Waiting for your chart to be updated. Probably take a couple days or something. What did the doctor tell you? Like, he didn't give you no inclination? So what do you got a big hole in your leg? What did they stitch it up, patch it up? What do they do? Just put a drain in and let it heal from the inside out? Too far away for me right now. Too far away? What do you mean too far away? It's this weekend. Do you mean location wise it's too far? How far is it from you? Oh boy. Mm. Man, oh man, my local train store just took in another massive HO Scout collection, and I can't get there to check it out. Tons of stuff. Oh well, I'm sure you'll be able to walk, Wei Wei. Yeah, but you don't want to be driving and under the influence of painkillers. You get pulled over, you'll get a DUI. Yes, the nurse put shots in my nose about videoing trains, and she told me on Thursday, but stay around the house on Wednesday. Oh, if you could, that's what you mean. Wigwag, did you make a short video while you were in the hospital? Most people do. They post a lot of. They post video of themselves going into surgery. It's a lot of stuff they got, man. Looks like a lot of new stuff. Looks like they got a lot of brand new stuff in boxes, man. What do I see here? Bachman. Some nice Bachman build. Wow, some big Bachman buildings. Digger would like to get those big Bachman buildings. Hmm. I don't know who they are. They look interesting. Man, a lot of engines, Atherogenesis stuff. I don't know what's what. Jesus, man. Don't worry, Wigwag. There'll be plenty of shit left by the time you're well enough to go investigate. You can't possibly see it all. Is all this from the collection, or is this just more of their inventory? Bunch of old cornerstone kits. There'll be plenty of shit left. Yo, Mystic, you punk, what's up? No shower until I get the bottle removed in 7 days. Absolutely no shower? What are you supposed to do? That's disgusting. You give yourself a little sponge bath, wash your balls. That's just disgusting, man. The second surgery is on Monday. Decided to do surgery during Christmas. Yeah, it's good. What are you looking at? I'm looking at something that Wigwag sent me on Facebook. Uh, what do I know good? Not much. Can't tell you. Looking at a bunch of trains. And I guess some train store bought a bunch of, train collection from somebody. A lot of shit. I don't know if it's all from them or I don't know. Someplace in Ohio, Kyle. It's too far for you. Can't leave bed for 2 to 3 days. Well, I guess you're not going to the meet and greet then. Guess you're not going to the meet and greet, Wigwag. What do you know good, Wigwag Mystic? Wigwag Mystic. Oh, man. Not video trains today after skin. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. How long did your surgery take, Scott? A couple minutes? Did you work on your layout today, Mystic? Are you finished? Working on a video. Jeez. Hope it's not another one of those weird videos. That's why your videos take so long. All that editing and stuff you do to them. I know. I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to spend all that time doing that stuff? Doing a mail call from Rusty? It was like 3 months ago. Did you have to put all the stuff back in the box and reopen it? By that time, you'll have 10 mail calls. You'll probably be into something else by then. You'll probably tear that layout down by 2029. It took 2 hours for your surgery? Holy crap. Wonder why it took so long. Wow. Did they knock you out, Scott? Were you out like a light? Can't believe 2 hours. Yo, Cosman. Academic? You mean I was trying to look anemic? You better hurry, John. Only about 3 years to go. Well, I guess it is almost 3 years. Oh, Jesus, man. I can't believe it's almost 2030. I hope I don't make it to 2030. Oh, screw you, Mystic. What's up, Cosman? What's going on? What am I drinking? I am drinking some Earl Grey decaf tea. Earl Grey. Smelled better than it was. It's not that good. All right, I just set those stray cat houses on the backyard patio. What are you trying to do? Catch them? Cherry for the Peace Prize. You being a wise ass? If Donald Trump didn't win the Peace Prize, what makes you think I have a chance? Oh, I think I'm gonna die right now. Has been taking in a lot of collections lately. A lot of it's brand new. It looks like a lot of stuff is brand new. Yeah. Are the prices on it good when he sells it, or does he rip you off? Nah, they are domesticated, but it'll rain and it's getting cold. These are heated shelters. Jesus, man. You got heated shelters for the cats? You think if I hang around in your backyard, you'll let me have a heated shelter and put food out for me? Jeez. I can't believe it. I could dress up as a cat. I can put a cat suit on. Meow, 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 meow. Give me shots to send the chair and go back down. Now, now. To the room for the surgery, cut it out and waited in the waiting room to see. They got all this thing and they called my name and put. Oh, okay. So the whole process, it didn't take long for them to cut it out. Gotcha. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, thanks, Wigwag. We just wanted to know all that. Wigwag, you can leave things like that out. We don't really need to know. Don't make me time you out. That's biohazardous, isn't it? I hope you don't just flush it down the drain. You gotta dispose of that properly. That's why you didn't post videos? Well, you could have just posted it going into surgery, man. Wish me well, pray for me. Could did one of them. Pray for me, man. Then when you came out, you could have did one. I made it. Maybe you would have won a Nobel Peace Prize for your video. Yeah, the trees, they're changing. I cut some limbs down on one of my big trees outside. Got me a pole saw at Lowe's. They had it on clearance. Nice one, 16-footer adjustable. Thing works pretty good. Until it don't. Halloween's Friday, yeah. Are you gonna get dressed up? You should get dressed up as Freddy Krueger. You could be Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna get dressed up as the Pole Saw Massacre. I have my pole saw chasing people. You can't escape from me. The only thing, I was out in seconds, and when I woke up, I was back in the recovery room. That's usually how it happens, Wigwag. That's usually how it happens. They plan things. They plan it that way, Wigwag. You don't want to wake up in the middle of it. Trust me. Because I guarantee you, they had your legs in a position where you can't imagine that your legs would go. Yep, that's how it works. That's what you want them. You don't want to wake up. You don't want to wake up. I know, like years ago, back in like 1991, I got some skin graft on my leg. And I woke up a little bit, and they had my leg. My leg was like sticking straight up. I was laying flat, and my leg was straight up. I couldn't believe it. And then they put me back down. It's like, where's the fuck? No, he's coming out, Doc. He's coming out. We're in anesthesia. He's fighting us. Oh no, he's gonna kill us. Yep, Halloween's coming. I was in Lowe's today. Nothing but Christmas stuff everywhere. Christmas stuff. Oh my god, so much Christmas crap. I don't know what the hell people do with all these big decorations that they buy now. Got a giant like gingerbread house with an elf. Thing must be like 5 feet tall. What the fuck do people do with this shit? Between the Halloween stuff, the giant skeletons that are like 15 feet tall, the horses that are the size of a horse. What do they do with this shit? Where do they put all this shit at? I don't know. I just don't understand it. And that shit's not cheap, man. Like that little gingerbread house. Well, it wasn't little. It was a gingerbread house, like with some elves. It was like $300. Just crazy. I don't know. You hear people complaining they ain't got no money, but they buy stupid shit like that. I don't know. I just don't know. People complaining about not being able to buy food, but yet they're driving around in like $80,000 cars. Go get their nails done. People got fucked up priorities in life. Another bit of crap news. Furnace went out again, but it is fixed. The fresh air intake must have gotten clogged. Yeah, maybe you got like a dead bird in there. Plastic skeletons. Yeah, 13 feet at least. At least that big. They're gigantic. Over by my shop, there's this one house. I don't think I'll be able to see it before Christmas. Well, before Halloween takes it down. He's got these two giant skeleton horses that are the size of regular horses. And he's got two skeletons on them. Those things must take up a shitload of room. I don't know. I don't think they're blow ups. They look too real. I don't know. Yo, Digger, what's up? What's up, Digger Evans? What you got to complain about? You got anything to complain about, Digger? I'm doing some things on my layout, and I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing because it's so cool. I don't want to share it. I don't want people copying my ideas. It'll just be in the background. You'll have to probably come here to see it. Not going to talk about it. It's too cool. Yeah, the other neighborhood in the area has been getting hit by thieves. It was on next door. What did they steal them? When people do get to see it, they will copy it, Jerry. They won't get to see it. I won't point it out. I won't point it out, and they won't see it with Digger. So I'll only be able to see it if I point it out. And I'm not going to point it out. I will copy it as quick as I can. You won't know what it is. Waycross Depot and Waycross now Chamber of Commerce has a 13-foot skeleton. Nice. I'm not whining or complaining. I thought I was being positive. Who said you were whining or complaining? Those $400 Halloween. Oh, really? They're stealing those things. Wow. Yeah. Who said you were whining and complaining? Digger? Ron got me a new halogen heater for the train room. It's quite satisfactory. Is that the only thing you need to put on there? Will that heat the entire place by itself? Halogen, huh? Wait till you get your electric bill. Sucking you dry. I had a running session today and moved a few buildings around. Well, that's good. Wow. There's a lot of engines on this train. Must have been at least 20. When Digger joined, you said to him, "What do you have to whine about?" Oh, yeah. I said that to Digger. I wasn't talking to you. You seem to get a lot of things mixed up, Wigwag. When I'm talking to you, Wigwag, I will name your name, or I'll call you Mystic. One or the other. Listen, talk to you. Mind your own business. Don't you have to drain your leg? Andy Hot Dog uses a kerosene heater. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. They're good heat, but you got to fill them up. You stink like kerosene. Fuck that bullshit. Better off with electric, if that's the case. Yeah, nobody wants to hear about your damn son. I'm on some painkillers. Yeah, so what do you want us to do? Feel sorry for you? There, you also need a toaster oven behind a mountain for heating up pastries and snacks. Why do you need to put it behind a mountain? He doesn't need to hide it. He can just put it out in plain view. Ron doesn't go out there. She could give a rat's ass about it. Might as well just put a full size oven out there, Digger. You can cook meals out there. You should have got yourself a lazy boy instead of that computer chair you got. That would have been mighty comfortable. You could just sit out there all day. Lock yourself in. Whoop. That way you don't have to get bothered. Just lock yourself in. You won't have to deal with Dracula. You won't have to deal with Princess Drool. Just stay in there. Talk like she wanted to help out before. Yeah, I know. She's going to help you do stuff in your train room. Yeah. We all knew that was a lie. Pack of lies. Campaign promises. Just campaign promises is what it was. Just like a politician. At least you should have put like a nice comfy chair out there so that you could take naps. It's not too comfortable to take a nap in your computer chair. Maybe you can drive around on trash day and see if anybody throws out a recliner, Digger. You can pick it up, put it in there. As long as it's not too beat up. Yeah, you might as well. I would. Seriously, you can take naps out there. Nobody will even know you're out there. You put a sign, no, I'm not here. You need a lazy boy out there. I know. I'm telling him, Kyle. He needs a lazy boy. Digger just wants to run trades. He doesn't want to switch trades. If I put a kettle in there as well as a mini fridge, I'll be all set for a lock-in. What are you going to do with a kettle? You get yourself a hot plate. What do you do with a kettle? Digger doesn't drink beer. So that would be a waste of money. Boil water to make coffee. Why don't you just get yourself a coffee maker? Get yourself one of those coffee maker thingamajiggers. What about food? Ron makes some food and puts it in containers and he brings it out. He gets hot meals. He doesn't have to heat them up. Rings the dinner bell. Hello, I would like some roast beef, carrots, and potatoes, please. Yes, sir, master. Cup of a hot cup of black tea with 4 cubes of sugar. It's too much sugar, Wigwag. You need to cut back on the sugar. Why don't you just get some black? Have a cup of tea, Wigwag. What's the problem? It's not as good as ordinary. Well, then you're going to have to get yourself a little hot plate. Get a hot plate that digger, so that way you can cook things if you want to. Might as well get a toaster too. Maybe you can get Craig the joiner to build you a little kitchen, a little kitchenette. Kyle. Digger's got the life, Kyle. His wife brings him food, calls him in to get food. He's got the life, Kyle. That's what you need, a wife like that. Don't have any tea bags at the moment? Sucks to be you, I guess. Don't you have any other tea? Any herbal tea? Like, something else? You gotta have a nice stock of teas around, Wigwag. I have about 10 selections. Mm. You only like black tea? You're missing out on some good teas. Raspberry pomegranate, cherry tea, black cherry tea is good. Blueberry, you're missing out on a lot of good teas. So much for that one. Kyle, behind every success is an impressive, bossy woman. I just add flavorings to it if I want some mint. What kind of flavorings? Like syrups? You need to make some green tea tomorrow? Why wait until tomorrow? Make some today. So, Mystic, does your wife fit into that mold? Are you? Is she an impressive, bossy woman? You don't want some right now? Okay. Well, tomorrow you might change your mind, though. You might change your mind tomorrow, Kyle. You obviously want it now because you mentioned it. Just saying. Oh, shoot. I got some chalks that I'm going to use on my asphalt. I might use them on my concrete too. It's like a whole gray scale. from black to white, all different grays. Should be pretty nice. Should be quite splendid. It'll weather my asphalt really nice. They don't make it easy to get into this package. Yeah, these are nice. I remember growing up, I used to have some chalks. Yeah, these are nice. They'll be nice. A lot of different shades, which I like. I guess they're all the same shades. It's just 4 of each one, except the gray. I don't know if they progressively get lighter. I don't know. 12 soft pastels. So it doesn't say if they're like 12 different shades. Maybe it does on the back. What the hell? Can't even read what it says. Now it's in different languages. Squaresheet, softer, hard pastels, poster chalks, soft pastels. These are soft pastels. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yes, dear. Not much pain, but very uncomfortable. I'm good if I don't move too much. Well, you know what? Don't move too much. Hey, Nancy, I didn't make the cod. Having sushi. Where do you get sushi at? Mystic has to make all the meals for Mrs. Mystic. I remember bourbon being a good painkiller. Meh. You can't mix painkillers and bourbon. What kind of painkillers? Checking if the wifey is near before responding. What kind of painkillers did they give you, Wigwag? Listen, Wigwag, okay? I'm not going to tolerate all your little whining about your surgery, okay? I don't want to hear nothing. No whining. Suck it up. Don't tell me, I don't feel good. It hurts. I don't want to hear nothing. Man up. Put your big boy pants on. What's the matter with you, Wigwag? He had surgery today. Sex change, Nancy. Don't tell nobody. So, what kind of painkillers did they give you? Oxycodone, roxycodone, diggercodone, fentanyl. Yeah, fentanyl. At least if you smoked a little weed or ate some edibles, you could drink. You can't drink with fentanyl. It's not a good thing. Nancy, are you giving away candy? Giving out candy Friday? 1035 hydrocodone. That's not too much. It's good enough, though, probably. They didn't give you the good stuff. At least I got oxycodone when I had my tooth pulled. Semi-synthetic opioid, moderate to severe pain. Drowsiness, nausea, vomiting, constipation, dizziness. Serious side effects. Yeah. Drug interactions. Avoid alcohol, other opioids. Benzodiazepines. I don't know what they are. Muscle relaxants. You should not take hydrocodone if you have a history of substance abuse. Wigwag, you probably shouldn't take that stuff. It's not a good idea. And this is the good stuff, Vicodin. Yeah, I took Vicodin when I had my neck problems. Vicodin is discontinued. They don't make it anymore. The equivalent is what you're taking. And your 325 is just acetaminophen. Your ten is your Vicodin dose for your hydrocodone. Hydrocodone dose is your 10, which probably isn't that much. Why do you refuse to take Oxy? It's good. I'd be. What would you be? Puking your guts out if you took that stuff? Me give out candy? What do you think? In my entire 40 years here, I've never done trick or treat. I don't want people coming up to my house. Dang, you're a grumpy bitch. You're as grumpy as me, Nancy. I also have tramadol and 2 different muscle relaxers. Digger takes tramadol. Well, what's the tramadol do? This wasn't these 3 things that you're talking about here, tramadol and 2 different muscle relaxers. They weren't prescribed for this particular surgery that you had today, right? Yep. Painkillers for 5 years. 10 is the max you can get here. I've had tramadol for my dogs. I'm not taking that. Don't take them together, man. You won't wake up. You don't want to take that shit together, Wigwag. You'll be visiting Jesus. What are you having for dinner tonight, Nancy? I'm going to have some leftover chili. Digger, what did you have for tea? Kyle Stevens, are you working? Hello? Guess what? My neighbor's going to bring me over something to eat. So I'm not going to have chili. Sushi. Where did you get this sushi at? Sushi at? New vape. Nancy, you shouldn't vape. Vaping is no good for you, Nancy. What's the matter with you? Jesus. Nancy, you can't hear anything. Well, this is I don't know. This isn't a good thing to be here. You can't hear anything. You can't hear me. Oh, because I muted my microphone because I was on the phone. I muted my microphone. Hey, Dwight Curley. I'm having other grilled cheese or pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are good. Pizza rolls. Got sushi at Big Y. What? Drinking is bad? I like my red wine. I'm not talking about your red wine. I said you're vaping. Vaping. Vaping is bad. Shouldn't vape. You said you got a new vape. It says, where does it say? And you got a new vape I just got. And a new vape I just got. Vaping is no good, Nancy. That stuff's no good for your lungs. It's no good. It's no good, Nancy. I got to go out and get my food. I wonder how this stuff is. Vaping. Can't believe you vape, Nancy. Jesus. Now you can drink all the red wine you want. That's okay. Red wines go for a glass a day. I gotta go get my food. Be right back. Ugh. some chicken dish they made. I don't get street vapes. And still, they're no good for you. You had a bad afternoon? What happened, Dwight? Tell us about your bad afternoon. Yo, Canada, what's up? Your name's too long. I just got to call you Canada. Tell us about it, Dwight. What happened? I hope you didn't fall into the bushes again. There's something supper. I don't know. Just reading the text. Okay. I guess you're eating supper? Digger, I missed what you're having. What did you have for tea, Digger? I missed it. I had this old sealed chest that belongs to my mom. I haven't been in it for a long time. I thought about putting some more stuff in it and opened it up, and guess what I saw? I don't know. A ghost? Tonight Ron has made more burgers. Jesus. I had burgers for lunch. More burgers. Burgers are good. Just ground up steak. That's the first thing I thought, Digger, but I hope not. It's poop, and this thing should be mouse proof. It's all cedar. Well, they got in somehow. Is there a hole in the bottom? They must have chewed in from the outside. You know, they got teeth. They can chew in. I'm worried. Buddy is so effing strong. Only 8 months old, and he can take me down. You know, Nancy, that's exactly why you have to go to obedience school with him. You need to go to obedience school with him. He's going to pull your arm off. Tell her, Digger. Tell her, Digger. $500 for 5 classes, as long as it works. It's not that bad. You want your dog to listen to you? Ron still goes to obedience school. Hank goes to school every Wednesday. He's been going. Digger, how long has Hank been going to school? I took a bunch of stuff out. I have a lot of Beanie Babies in it. I took that out. Then I tipped it on its side and found out the floor has dropped. Yeah, that's how they're getting in. Dwight, you got to put a new floor in, I guess. Got to fix it. You need to be able to command a big, powerful dog like a Rottweiler. Tell her, Digger. She should know better. He doesn't listen unless I treat. Uh, well, he will listen if he goes to obedience school. That's the whole point of it. He becomes obedient to you. Nancy. Yeah, Hank's been going for, geez, he's been going that long, Digger? Holy shit. Wow. Already bolted it all back up and built back up and back up like it should. But I still have to go through it, clean it. Yeah, you gotta clean it. Yeah, should wear gloves when you handle stuff. Who knows what? Probably mouse poop on everything. Mouse poop, mouse pee. Yeah, he does tracking work. Well over a year. That's $40 an hour. Wow, Jesus. How long does she go for? Like an hour? Tacos for dinner from Taco Bell, or did you make them? What's up, Rick Bailey? Do I get some borax and spread it down? Seems to keep my sweat. Yeah, baby. Homemade, nice. Tacos. It's Taco Wednesday. $40 is good. These folks want $100 an hour. That's too much money. Find somebody else. Find somebody's got to do it cheaper than that. $100 is too much. Who the fuck do they think they are? $100. Yeah, Dwight. It's the time of the year the mice start coming in. Sometimes an hour, sometimes more. Today it was more. So 1 or 2 hours, basically, right, Digger? Yeah. Look around, Nancy. You'll be able to find someplace else. I'm looking now at the dispensary. Said people who come there are trainers. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody a little cheaper. It's a lot of money, $100 an hour. Is it one on one? Is that why it's so expensive? It's not really a class, it's one on one. It's a lot of money. $100. Mm. Ugh. Go to bed early. It's supposed to be shitty tomorrow, rainy. Oh wow, $25. That's even cheaper. Wow. So $40 is one on one. Maybe the $100 is one on one. I don't know. Oh, friggity frigs. Shit. I need to retire, man. I'm tired of working. I need to retire. So sick of working. Yeah, I'm sure they are worth every cent. I mean, it's, today when I was at Lowe's, there were two people there with three dogs. One girl had this huge Great Dane and this little tiny French poodle, and the guy she was talking to had a pit bull. And I know they trained them. They trained them because they were so well behaved. Whatever they said to do, they did. Like I walked by him, she told her Great Dane to lay down. Boom, right down. Not a word. Didn't jump, didn't bark, didn't do nothing, man. I know they train their dogs. It's good to have trained dogs. Trained dogs are good. Digger, maybe you should go to school and have them bite you. Perfect weather for lying in bed recovering. Well, while you're lying in bed recovering, I'll be working my ass off. Wait, wait. And you know what I'll be saying? That fucking wig wag. How far from retirement are you? I don't know. When will I die? Do you know? Need a place to send the kids for training. Public school ain't it? Yeah, that's the truth. Public school ain't it. How old am I? 63. Forget that idea. I'd get torn to pieces. Well, no, you wear one of those big padded arms, Digger. It's not going to eat you. Jerry can't retire. You're right, Dwight. I can't retire. Any way I can retire is if I come across a lot of money. Somebody want to super thanks me about 2 million? No, don't super thanks it to me. PayPal it to me. So I don't want to give none to YouTube. You're good. A few more years or retire now. Get a little less Social Security. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I think maybe a couple years and I'll retire, collect Social Security. We should be able to get a good bit of money from Social Security. Be able to live on that. Sell some drugs on the side or something. It only costs 2 months if you want it. If you make it, costs 2 months, Kyle. You got to eat ramen noodles when you're retired. You can't eat lobster. That's all right. I'll go on the government dole. I'll get EBT. Yeah, friends and family, please. Start a GoFundMe. I don't think many people would contribute, Rick. Unless you do OnlyFans on the side. That's an idea, Digger. I could do OnlyFans. There's got to be a couple people that like fat guys. They might pay a lot of money. Maybe fat guys make a lot of money. I don't know. OnlyFans. That huge dog drug bust in Philly as well. They've been doing it for over 10 years. Set up like a convenience store. Yeah, And here's the thing, somebody will replace them next week. That's the thing. It's just it's a revolving door. Somebody will replace that operation. Don't worry. I don't know. I think we need to drop some nuclear bombs on Colombia or something. Wipe this cartel out and blow them up. Nuke them. Dang it, Nancy beat me to it. What did she say? What did Nancy say? Might meet the Mrs. Sats on OnlyFans. Or Mr. Sats. I don't know. Well, I hear like when the OnlyFans people, when guys do OnlyFans, it's guys that are interested in them. I don't think women are. I don't know. It's what I hear. Uh, Nancy came up with that idea. I thought it was Digger that came up with that idea. Nancy, I'm surprised at you. Are you on OnlyFans, Nancy? Did she really say good for you? Oh, Digger came up with that idea, not Nancy. Yeah, Digger. Well, Nancy doesn't know about that. She's a Catholic girl. She's a Catholic girl, Kyle. Oh, I just saw Nancy mentioning it. No, no. Digger said something about it. Nancy, do you know what OnlyFans is? I never heard of it until I saw this interview with this girl that used to do it. I never knew it existed. So it's crazy shit out there on the internet. It's like a cesspool. The internet's just a cesspool. Who knew? Jesus. It's crazy. Yeah, it sure can be a dangerous place. Very dangerous. It just boggles my mind that these people on OnlyFans can make so much money. Like if they're making a lot of money, like how about the people that own OnlyFans? Those people. They got to be making a cut, like YouTube makes a cut. They got to make a shitload of money. It's crazy. It boggles my mind. $1 billion industry. They're all going to hell. Rick Bailey, what's going on? How's things? Some make like 300. Yeah, yeah, I know. I was talking about this girl, this young girl that was doing it from like I don't know, 19 to 27, something like that. She was making like $400,000 a month. Like she was going everywhere, man. $400,000 a month, millions of dollars a year at like 20 years old. It's crazy, man. Satan's kingdom. Yes, Nancy. Satan's kingdom. My question is to people who spend tens of thousands of dollars on OF, where do they get that kind of money? I don't know. Well, maybe they don't, maybe it's like, millions of people spending a buck. I don't know. I don't know how, I don't know how it works. Maybe it's not, one old guy spending 10,000. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know, Kyle. Life savings, I guess. Things are looking up. That's good to hear, Rick Bailey. The sun will come out tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe Friday. It's probably a lot of people spending. Yeah, it's probably a lot of people spending a few bucks, and I'm sure there's probably a lot of people spending, you know, a good bit of money. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of sad people out there, man. I was talking to a certain somebody, and we were talking about AI, and it was just like I happened to mention something like that they were talking on talk radio about AI, and people have relationships with AI, like actual relationships, right? Like they make a figure, right? They make a figure on AI, and they have a online relationship with this AI generated person. And they're talking about it on radio, and they're talking about it like, is it cheating? Right? If you're married and you do this, is it cheating? And I started telling a certain friend of mine about it, and he's telling me, yeah, this guy, I don't know how he knows him, but like, he's like, he posts a picture of himself with this AI generated woman, and like, it's like, he's like having a relationship with this woman, and he posts it on Facebook, like they're together, and she looks real. She looks real. That's the scary part. Strawberry fields, nothing is real. Yeah, yeah, nothing is real. This isn't real right now, Nancy. I come here for wisdom. You're not knowing didn't help. What do you want to know, Kyle? I'll tell you. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? That's good, Rick. I was wondering who Rick was. I thought Rick's Trains was here. Everything's okay, Rick. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. All in due time, Kyle. Crazy AF. Yeah. Uh, my wife considers that cheating. I would too, I guess. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I would too. I think it's cheating. I mean, like, you're in a relationship, right? Like, yeah, I would think it's cheating. You don't think it's cheating, Mystic? Bastard. The single man AI relationships are weak and weird. Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. Guess dinner dates are cheap. How do you know, Mystic? Did you get caught? Uh, did you get caught, Mystic? What the hell's the matter with you? Yeah, I mean, anymore you can't. It's hard to discern AI generated image or video online anymore because they're so good, and they're only going to keep getting better. I don't know. You think you have to feed her virtual food? Geez, I hope you don't have to pay for virtual food. How about all the loser men that get caught up in catfishing? What is that? I don't even want to know. Catfishing? I have a couple friends that go catfishing. I don't know this catfishing you're speaking of takes up some megabytes. Yeah, I've never heard of this. What you're talking about? I'm guessing it's not the same thing as catfish fishing, like casting your line in the water, and catching fish. Guys who believe an internet gal is their true love and they send money. Oh yeah, those type of like yeah, where you're like maybe it'd be on Facebook or something, and they contact you, want to be friends, and then they start this friendship back and forth, and it might not even be a woman. Pig butchering. What the hell are you talking about, Mystic? It's a scam where people pretend to be someone they're not. Oh, okay. Catfishing, huh? Women fell for that too, usually with a dude from Jamaica or somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of women that fall for that too. I didn't know it was called catfishing. Why do they call it catfishing? Is someone who believes the person they are talking to is online. Jesus, how do you people know all this stuff? So no wonder all pathetic women fall for it. How stupid can they be? I think it's easy to fall for it, Nancy. So there's a lot of lonely people out there, and they see a little attention from somebody, and before you know it, 2 months down the road, 6 months down the road, they start pulling on your strings and oh, my car broke down. I don't have the money to fix it. It costs $100. Oh, no problem. I'll send you $100. And then it just escalates from there, Nancy. Pig butchering is the old long con. Where the hell did you get that from? Kind of like the prince in Africa who needs money to get out of jail. Yeah, they build a relationship. Yeah, fattening the pig. Oink, 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 oink. Yeah, then they butcher it. Ah, I see what they do. Oh, hmm. Hmm. Is that how you got your wife? Your wife fattened you up, and now she's butchering you. At least you got a wife out of it, a real one. It's kind of like what happens to like most guys. Their girlfriends fatten them up, then they get married, then they get butchered. It's the same thing if you think about it. But yeah, that's how it is. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I had an email from a Colonel Gaddafi's daughter. She only needed my bank details so she could get her money. Oh, that's nice. Maybe I'll do one of them scams when I retire. Maybe I'll go catfishing, pretend I'm somebody I'm not. Who could I be? Now those Russian mail order brides, those are the real deal. Are they? My wife butchered me and got caught. Yeah, she did butcher you. She had to marry me to avoid the death penalty. Yeah, now she probably regrets it. I think I'd rather die. Oh, geez, I knew I should have died. I knew I should have took the death penalty. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Oh, oh boy. Oh, man. Wonder where Eddie is. Oh, shit. Ugh. I forget. I don't remember seeing a response. Kyle, are you at work or are you off today? Eddie and Jimmy been MIA. Eddie was here last night. Jimmy's been MIA. He's in rehab. Maybe he's playing with the nurses. Or maybe they got him in the hallway tied up. One or the other. Maybe they put duct tape on his face, on his mouth. I'm off tonight and tomorrow. Nice. The guy in Texas wasn't ripped off. He bought London Bridge and got London Bridge. He thought he was buying Tower Bridge, so ripped off. Got ripped off. There's Eddie. Pick it up. What's up, Eddie? We were just talking about you. Didn't you see? Nancy wanted to know where you were. Where's Eddie? He's MIA. Y'all let me know if you want some oceanside property in West Virginia. Can you get me some? Do you have a timeshare there that you're trying to get rid of? What's up, Edward? What are you having for dinner? Oh, man, I'm tired. My shoulders ache. I was using my pole saw, my new pole saw, cutting down tree limbs. That's a lot of work. Ugh. That emu oil's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta put some on. You like it, huh, Nancy? I've used quite a bit of it. It really does work. I don't know. It really does work. I don't know. Nancy, I feel like a bad penny. I've I always turn out. I'm like a bad penny. Wish I had tried. Hope I can sleep tonight. Wish I was tired. Hope I can sleep tonight. Wigwag. It doesn't matter if you go to sleep or not. You got nowhere to wake up to go to. You don't have to wake up. You can wake up whenever you want to wake up. It's different if you had to wake up to go to work. If you can't sleep, you can't sleep. Read a book. Read a book, Wigwag. You'll fall asleep. Takes the edge off. I have been taking less Advil. I want to bathe in it. I don't know if I'd bathe in it. Just rub it all over your body. You're taking less Advil? Well, hopefully you stop taking Advil. Like a bad penny. Limo is like two-headed coin, probably. Nashville Steam 42. What's up, Thomas? Yeah, my brain doctor told me that if I can't sleep, it's fine. Don't worry. Just watch TV or something. Yeah. You might not be able to sleep in your bed. I think you're going to have to sleep in your big, comfy chair. Wait, wag. Does your chair recline? Try sleeping in that. I think you'll be better off. Less movement. You don't want to be rolling over on your side and stuff. Uh, well, that would be perfect. Just go to sleep in that. It's nice and comfy. Get a little blanket, cover yourself up, recline back. You'll fall asleep. Put one of my playlists on. Put one of my live playlist streams on. You'll fall asleep. Put you right to sleep, like. I guarantee it, within 10 minutes, you'll be out like a light. Just let it keep running there. Don't stop it. Yeah, as long as you're comfortable and warm, that's all that matters. It's like being in the womb, wigwag. It's like being in the womb. Are you in bed right now, laying down? I could never sleep as a kid, and my mom would say, just lay there, you'll fall asleep. Yeah, it's the worst, though. Sometimes you can't go to sleep. Thomas, talk about something else. We're not talking about spikes. We don't talk about spikes here. I care less about spikes. Talk about something else, Thomas. Well, another option is our bed is adjustable and it has those settings. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like you can wait, wait, think of it like this. Like you could tell yourself camping, you're going camping. You go into the recliner and you're camping. You're sleeping someplace else. Going camping. Put a little YouTube video on that has a Yuletide log. It's like having a fireplace. It's like you're camping. That's what I do. Yeah, you don't have to build a log. You don't have to build a campfire. You don't have to build one because it's on YouTube, crackles and all. I have my tent up in the front of the fireplace downstairs. See? It's like Nancy's camping. She goes down, sets a fireplace, and goes in there, and it's like she's camping. She doesn't know that she's inside. Once you're inside your little tent, once you're inside your little cocoon, you don't know where you are. Yeah, it's Spike Man, Dwight. Can't you tell? It's all he talks about. Those freaking spikes. That's all he talks about, Dwight. Nothing else. Spikes. Talk about something else. What's with the spikes? He likes to collect spikes, Nancy. I don't know. I don't know, Nance. He likes spikes. I don't know what his affliction with spikes are. He likes them. Some people collect hockey cards. Some people collect railroad spikes. At least they're free. They're just laying on the ground. You never wear your hair like a spike. Anyone see blind guy Alfonso? Yeah, he's still making videos. He doesn't come in my chat too much. Blind guy Alfonso. He could have just said Alfonso. You didn't have to define him what he is. So now, like, should we start calling you softball leg wigwag? Like, he's just Alfonso. Come on, wigwag. Never wore spiked hair. Yeah, but a lot of time people trespass to collect mouse spikes. Well, they gotta trespass because it's on railroad property, Tigger. Alfonso, I don't know his screen name. I can't remember his screen name, but his name's Alfonso. It even says like whatever wigwags well, railroad workshop, and then in parentheses like Dwight does, he has Alfonso. Yeah, Alfonso. We know who he is. There's not many Alfonso. I don't know any Alfonsos. Yeah, sometimes he comes in, sometimes he doesn't. Guess he's busy. He's a busy dude. He goes and plays music at retirement homes. He's busy, man. He's got it going on. Hooks up with the old chicks at the retirement home. They give him $5, a couple bucks. He's pretty talented too. He plays a lot of instruments. I know Saint Alfonso Pancake Breakfast. I don't think that's his channel name though. It's popular with the old lady. I'm looking for random railroad spike information. Did I come to the right place? No, get the fuck out. No. Maybe Thomas could do a live stream and talk about spikes. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that like spikes. Just like there's a lot of people that like garbage trucks and buses. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the thing is. I'd imagine all they play is Led Zeppelin in the retirement homes. No, they don't play Led Zeppelin in the retirement homes. I think he plays like church music. That's what I think he plays. And probably like holiday music, but mostly church music, like church songs. What's the best railroad spike to turn into a knife? Anyone. They're all good. Yes, Mystic, you definitely need to hook up with Thomas for a couple of days on a field trip. Yeah, yeah, you guys could hang out, go spike collecting. That could be your new hobby, Mystic. Just buy a knife instead. Yeah, just buy a knife instead. Railroad spike would be just too heavy to carry around as a knife. Need a little pocket knife. Couple more minutes and I'm out of here. 6:30. It's Wednesday. I guess Tom Grassi, Cad Crew. Heath is on earlier tonight for those interested. I think Heath is going to be on at 8 o'clock if you're bored and have nothing to do. Watch some of that, Mystic or Wigwag. That'll put you to sleep. That puts you to sleep. You'll be out like a light. You know what you do, Mystic? Or Wigwag? Just before you want to go to bed, take one of them pain medicines. It'll knock you out. You'll be like out like a light. You'll have some of the best sleep you ever had. I miss those things. Yeah, so there you go. Heath's stream will put you to sleep. If Heath is doing an unboxing, it will put the undead to sleep. That's not nice, Digger. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Steven. That's not nice, Kyle. Buying a knife would be the proper course of action from an economic and labor perspective. Probably so, Mystic. It's a good piece of advice you gave him. It's a good piece of advice. You always carry a katana. Yeah, they're always good to carry. One more minute. Kyle, what are you going to have for dinner? Do you know? He talks about technology too much. I don't really understand technology. Yeah, he likes technology. He's a tech dude. Yeah, most of it's over my head. Some of it I don't care about. JMRI and all that stuff. A lot of people like JMRI and no interest in it. 2022. Yeah, you might, Digger. You might. Well, folks, see you next time, eh? Yep. See you next time. Replay this again, Wigwag, so you can take your mind off of your pain. You know what? Do exercises, breathing exercises. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. It'll take your mind off of it. And just concentrate on breathing in and breathing out. Okay? All right, you bunch of scoundrels. Don't know. Haven't thought about dinner. Okay. I hope you figure it out soon. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your evening. Have a good Thursday. And take care. Take care. Wig. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Yes. Mystic says, Zen Master. Mystic, maybe you could do a live stream to help Steven fall asleep. You know, something like that. Good night, everybody.